Hi, and welcome to my video. Please allow me to introduce myself. I am a Hyper Alpha Giga Chad Pog champion that is very talented at all aspects of RuneScape, especially PVM. Therefore, it is with great honor that I would like to introduce you to my appropriately named Ironman account, Chadventure, whose sole purpose, calling, and motivation is to absolutely pog out within the Tombs of Amascut. Oh my god, that actually changes everything. Hey everyone, Chadventure here bringing you episode 9 of the series, where we're pushing to complete ToA on an Ironman with minimalistic stats and gear. In the previous episode, we completed our minimalistic gear checklist, unlocked the Tombs of Amascut, completed our first raids, and even got our first collection log item. There were also some epic blender animations, a montage of our previous gear unlocks, as well as a full walkthrough and explanation of each puzzle room and boss, so definitely check out the previous video if you missed it. This episode will mark the beginning of Season 2, where our new goal is to complete a solo normal mode raid. To accomplish this goal, we will be revamping our previous entry mode oriented gear tier list. In theory, it's possible to complete a 150 Invocation raid with this current gear setup that I have, but it would require camping my combat stats to 99 and herb lore to 81, and that doesn't sound very fun or interesting for me to do or for you to watch. Instead, I will be passively training my combat stats through Variety PVM and unlocking items that will benefit us in ToA. I'm going to briefly summarize my plans for gear upgrades, but if you want to jump ahead to the action, you can use the timestamps in the description to do so. In the meantime, I will be continuing to do entry mode raids. At this raid level, there are two uniques that I can realistically obtain, the Fang and the Lightbearer. Both of these would be absolute game changers for the account. There are also some tertiary drops that would be very useful, one of which being the Jewel of the Sun, which is pretty much a Charis Partisan with an Ambrosia Potion as the special attack. This thing has bailed me out many times on my main account. The other is the Breach of the Scarab, which is just a direct upgrade to the standard Charis Partisan that I'm currently using. The common rewards are also generally pretty good. Two imperative drops are Ranar Seeds for Prayer Pots and Death Runes for Ivan's Blast, since I use both of these in the raid. For upgrades that don't necessarily come from the raid itself, I've sort of classified them into three categories, the first of which being direct ToA upgrades. These are things that will be directly useful in the raid, such as getting tank legs from Barrows or a Berserker Ring from Dagonoth Rex. The second category being indirect ToA upgrades. These are items that are not necessarily useful in the raid itself, but are useful in other PVM situations where the drops from those monsters may benefit my raiding experience. An example of this is killing Sarachnis for the Cudgel, then using the Cudgel to kill Calvarion for drops like Noted Ranars or Dragon Bones, which these sort of drops are my final category, passive ToA upgrades. Things like bones, herbs, seeds, and runes, which help my account progression, self-sufficiency, and longevity, which in turn benefits my raiding experience. Here's what I've theory crafted so far for gear upgrades. This certainly does not include everything, and is definitely subject to change. I'll go into more detail later on while we're upgrade hunting. But without any further delay, let's dive into some raids. Alright, just gearing up for a level 55 Invocation raid. Maybe I'll put the invocations on the screen so you don't have to look at my questionable pre-pot here. But yeah, let's pot up and we'll get after it. Gotta love the enrage phase, one tick flicking. Any second now. And that should do it, excellent. And there we go. Shitty room completed, pun intended. Wow, 6 brews, 4 restores, and 2 salts from the Spirit Chaos bundle. That's pretty good. Check the tech, y'all, check the tech, check it. Ooh. Yeah, I'll put that in the video. And here comes the Bucacalypse, everybody's favorite part of the raid.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
There we go. That is Akka completed. Get it? Okay, yeah. Akka cum phase is still way better than this stupid boss. Monkey's throwing shit at me. Every sarcophagus is open. Baba's hitting through prayers. Oh my god, please. And there is 73 strength. Oh, and a combat level 2, I guess. That's cool. Sheesh. Just one good bolt proc, and that's enough to phase. First set of skulls coming in. Easy game. Second set of skulls. Third set of skulls. Fourth set of skulls. final enrage phase. Come on, Bone Dagger. Let's get a good hit off here. 3. That's good enough. We can work with that. That should just about do it. Easy game. Hearts up, pants off. No ambrosias used. Very smooth. Didn't even make it to the final row. Got some decent chance at a unique. Could it be purple? Never lucky. Got some seeds, but not the seeds I needs. It's alright. We'll take it. Alright, so that last raid was giga easy. So I'm going to bump the invocation level up to 100 now, and we'll see how it goes. Bro, what? Oh, my crossbow didn't equip. Oh no, I'm late as on these. No, that's so bad. Ooh, this is gonna be tough. I might be able to do this, but it's gonna use all my supplies probably. This is still doable. We can probably do this. Yep, that's a 15 through prayer. Maybe we can't do this. In order to hopefully get some of my supplies back that I just burned through, I'm going to do some duo 150s with fellow Giga Chad gamer Boxman. I have no idea how this will go, as I haven't duoed or tried to raid above 100 invocation yet, but I'm confident it should be no issue.
Easy!
Uh-oh. Stinky poop.
Alright, I'm gonna 5-tick manual cast Butterfly with Ivan's staff. Just stay out of my way, please.
I got 2 prayer points. I've got no prayer points.
Sorry, we got this.
You thought I was sipping, buddy?
Never sipped a day in my life.
You could probably attack the boss too,
Got a little 75 Screecher.
oh, no way.
You ready for it? 1 more %. You want to go left? I'll go right?
Yeah, I got left.
Okay.
Should I die and make you clutch it?
Definitely don't.
Oh, this what you fucking me, dude. Oh,
I could do it. I could clutch.
I know you could, dude. There's no doubt about it. I've watched you take like this.
Yeah, we watching. We know this. We know the moves. There it is, baby. Hearts up, pants off. Let's see the PB. Is everyone gonna GZ me? Come on, 1KC normal purple with 6K points. It's a white chest. Oh.
Cash of runes.
Cash of runes, death runes. Come on, baby. That's actually like decent money. I got some Elks, magic seed.
Please.
Oh, I got my thread.
No way. Too bad that's 75
fun.
crafting.
Yeah, I don't have a rune pouch anyways. I'm running low on supplies, namely adamant bolts for making ruby bolts E, so I'm going to switch over to doing some soul wars to try to get more. Hopefully this goes better than the last time I attempted soul wars. Wow, saved by the bell on that game for sure. Okay, I wasn't recording because I'm dumb, but we just got a bunch of Addy bolts. And back to back. We do get the back to back, that's what I'm talking about. Got a bunch of runes here too. Very pog. Supplies are looking much better. Let's enchant these bolts and we'll hop into some more raids.
Actually really good.
That's probably PvE, right?
Yeah, it is.
That's nice. Cache of runes, let's go, please.
No way, death,
Please,
death,
death
death,
runes.
death, 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 death. Open it, open it, open it,
Please.
open it, open it, open it, open it. No.
Oh, that's a lot of money though. That'll be useful later down the line.
Alright, hearts up, hands off.
It's white.
Damn it. Pet?
Cache of runes, pet, gem.
Gem?
Oh, that was trash. On to some upgrades for the account, one of which being unlocking broad bolts. These are the same bonus as adamant bolts, but are much more cost effective and accessible for me. I'll be using these for Slayer, general PVM, as well as in ToA to save on ruby bolts. Now for some questing, I'm just finishing up Shield of Arev here, which is a prerequisite for Heroes Quest. Now we're doing Heroes Quest. I'm at the part where someone from the opposite gang has to help you. In true RuneScaper fashion, I'm doing this with my main account instead of making friends. Fun theatrics aside, that is Heroes Quest completed. And here's why we did the quest. We now have access to the Dragon Mace, which I will be using to kill Sarachnis. I sort of alluded to my intentions for doing this earlier in the video, as Sarachnis has good resource upgrades for ToA, as well as an indirect upgrade of the Sarachnis Cudgel, which can be used in other PVM encounters for even more resource upgrades. Plus, I like a little bit of variety. Here comes the first Sarachnis kill of the account. What do we have? Noted herbs, but not the noted herbs that I would like. Second kill coming in for... Oh, poison ivy seed. Definitely not great. Wow, 147 Cosmic Runes. That's actually really good for me. Now to spice things up again, I'm going to be grinding some Barrows. There are lots of things that would be useful here for me, namely any tank leg set, as well as Ahrim or Karil pieces. One KC quadruple item chest? Never lucky. Here is 69 magic. Nice.
Nothing. 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 Nothing.
74 hit points! This chest will be KC 15, the expected drop rate for any unique. Unlucky. 16 KC, we are officially dry. At the time of recording, the combat achievements had been revamped to a point-based system, and we actually qualify for the easy tier rewards. The Gomel's Hilt 1 negates the prayer drain effect at Barrows, so we will certainly be picking this up. This is so much better without the prayer drain. I can do this with literally 0 supply usage. And here's 70 magic, by the way. Oh shit, Pog! That is my first unique. What is this? Chest 22? Chest 21. Not super useful, but we'll take it. The dry streak is over. Any back-to-backers? Never back-to-back. For the sake of content, I'm gonna go try out the Varrock's Flail at Sarachnis for a kill, and we'll see how this goes. Come on, I'm about to be smited. Please die. Please die. There we go. Risked it for the biscuit. Are we rewarded for our efforts? I guess coins are okay. Fun's over. Back to Barrows. But I gotta say, with this hill and not having my prayer drain, it's super fun because I can go full neckbeard on these skeletons. And nothing. Alright, here we go. Hearts up, pants off for good luck. Ooh! Kirill's crossbow. I think this is actually going to be useful. I think that's a viable strategy for fight caves. On to a little question and account progression. Here is the next sequence of Recipe for Disaster completed. This actually unlocks me rune gloves. The end of an era. Can I get an F in the chat for the Chadventure gloves? Alright, hearts up, pants off. Let's get it. Oh my god, that actually changes everything. That is so huge. That is exactly what I needed. This is going to be so useful in so many places. Just like that, a massive upgrade checked off of our gear tier list. And that's where I'm going to call it a video. In the next episode, we'll be doing more raids, bossing, slayer, and combat achievements to check more items off the gear tier list. A massive thank you to all of you Chads for the support you've shown my channel. Before the last episode uploaded, our previous subscriber milestone was 690, but that threshold was absolutely blown out of the water. So, in consolation, here is 769 and 969. I never would have anticipated this much support for the series, so seriously, thank you all so much. Shout out to Homes Depot and Guts UIM for saying hi in game. And if you're enjoying the series and want to expand our army of Chads, please consider subscribing and join our Discord. Link in the description down below. Otherwise, I will catch you in the next episode. Thanks again for watching.